Since the dawn of time, humans have gazed up at the birds, marveling at their effortless flight. The sight of birds soaring high above has always sparked a sense of wonder and curiosity in us. We watched them glide through the air with grace and ease, and we couldn't help but dream of joining them in the sky. They watched them soar through the air, their wings cutting through the wind, navigating the invisible currents with precision. The freedom that birds seemed to possess was something humans deeply envied. It was a freedom that allowed them to explore the vast expanse of the sky, to see the world from a perspective we could only imagine. People dreamed of flying too. They wanted to touch the clouds, to feel the wind rush past them, to experience the thrill of flight. The sky represented endless possibilities, a realm where one could escape the confines of the earth and experience true liberation. It was a dream that transcended cultures and eras, a universal longing to break free from the ground and soar. They wondered what it would be like to see the world from above, to gaze down upon the landscapes that stretched out below. From the vantage point of the sky, everything would look different, smaller and more connected. The idea of flight promised a new way of seeing the world, one that was both exhilarating and humbling. For centuries, stories and myths explored the idea of flight. These tales were filled with imagination and creativity, reflecting humanity's deep-seated desire to conquer the skies. Ancient manuscripts and historical depictions often illustrated fantastical flying machines and winged beings, capturing the collective yearning to defy gravity. The Greek myth of Icarus is a famous example. In this story, Icarus and his father Daedalus crafted wings made of feathers and wax to escape from imprisonment. The tale of Icarus is a poignant reminder of the dangers and allure of flight. Icarus made wings of feathers and wax, a remarkable feat of ingenuity and ambition. These wings symbolize the human spirit's relentless pursuit of freedom and exploration. However, the story also serves as a cautionary tale about hubris and the limits of human capability. He flew too close to the sun, driven by the exhilaration of flight and the desire to reach new heights. The sun's intense heat melted the wax that held his wings together, a tragic consequence of his overambition. His wings melted, and he fell to the earth, a dramatic fall from grace that has been immortalized in art and literature. The story of Icarus is a powerful metaphor for the human condition, illustrating both our aspirations and our vulnerabilities. These stories showed how much people wanted to fly. They were more than just tales, they were expressions of a deep-seated yearning that has persisted throughout history. The dream of flight was a testament to human creativity and the desire to transcend our limitations, but for a long time it seemed like an impossible dream. Despite numerous attempts and countless failures, the secret of flight remained elusive. The disappointment was palpable, yet the dream never truly died. People had not figured out how to make it happen. Early aviation experiments were fraught with challenges and setbacks. Inventors and pioneers pondered the mysteries of flight, often facing ridicule and skepticism. They needed to understand the forces of flight. It was a complex puzzle that required a deep understanding of aerodynamics and mechanics. Through perseverance and innovation, humanity gradually unlocked the secrets of the skies, turning dreams into reality. Many inventors tried to build flying machines. The dream of flight has fascinated humans for centuries, inspiring countless attempts to conquer the skies. From ancient myths of Icarus to the scientific inquiries of the Renaissance, the quest to soar like birds has been a persistent human ambition. Some tried to copy birds. They meticulously observed the flight patterns and wing structures of birds, hoping to unlock the secrets of natural flight. These early pioneers believed that by mimicking the anatomy and movements of birds, they could achieve human flight. They made wings that flapped. Others designed gliders. Gliders looked like kites. These early designs were often rudimentary and experimental, but they laid the groundwork for future innovations. The gliders in particular were a significant step forward, as they demonstrated the principles of lift and aerodynamics. They glided on the wind. These gliders, though primitive, were able to harness the power of the wind to stay aloft, providing valuable insights into the dynamics of flight. Each successful glide brought inventors one step closer to achieving controlled, sustained flight. One famous inventor was Leonardo da Vinci. A true Renaissance man, da Vinci's curiosity and intellect spanned multiple disciplines including anatomy, engineering, and aerodynamics. His contributions to the field of aviation were both visionary and ahead of their time. He drew detailed sketches of flying machines. His notebooks are filled with intricate designs and concepts for various flying apparatuses, including ornithopters and helicopters. These sketches reveal his deep understanding of the mechanics of flight and his innovative approach to solving the challenges of human aviation. His designs were based on his observations of birds. Da Vinci meticulously studied the anatomy and flight mechanics of birds, using these observations to inform his designs. He believed that by replicating the natural flight mechanisms of birds, humans could achieve the dream of flight. But Da Vinci never built any of his designs. Despite his groundbreaking ideas, the technology and materials available during his time were insufficient to bring his concepts to life. His designs remained theoretical, serving as inspiration for future generations of inventors. The technology of his time was not advanced enough. The limitations of the era, including the lack of lightweight materials and powerful engines, meant that Da Vinci's visionary designs could not be realized. However, his work laid the intellectual foundation for future advancements in aviation. In the 1780s, the Montgolfier brothers made a breakthrough. These French inventors, Joseph Michel and Jacques-Étienne Montgolfier, were pioneers in the field of ballooning. Their experiments with hot air balloons marked a significant milestone in the history of flight. They built the first hot air balloon. In 1783, they successfully launched the first manned hot air balloon, which carried passengers into the sky for the first time in human history. This achievement demonstrated the potential of lighter-than-air flight and opened new possibilities for aviation. It carried people into the sky. The Montgolfier brothers' balloon flights captivated the public's imagination and proved that human flight was possible. These early flights were a testament to human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of the dream of flight. This was a major step in aviation history. The success of the Montgolfier brothers' hot air balloon flights marked the beginning of a new era in aviation, paving the way for future innovations and advancements in the field. But hot air balloons could only float with the wind. While they were a significant achievement, hot air balloons had their limitations. They lacked the ability to be steered or controlled, making them dependent on wind currents for navigation. They could not be controlled like airplanes. The development of powered, controllable flight would come later, but the early attempts and successes of inventors like the Montgolfier brothers laid the groundwork for the eventual realization of this dream. Two brothers from Ohio changed the world. Wilbur and Orville Wright were fascinated by flight. They read everything they could about it. They experimented with kites and gliders. The Wright brothers realized that control was key. They needed a way to steer an aircraft. They invented a system called three-axis control. This system allowed the pilot to control the pitch, roll, and yaw of the aircraft. On December 17, 1903, they made history. At Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, Orville Wright made the first successful flight in a powered airplane. The flight lasted only 12 seconds, but it changed the world forever. The invention of the airplane came at a time of great change. World War I began in 1914. At first, airplanes were not used in war, but that quickly changed. Militaries realized that airplanes could be useful. They could scout enemy positions. They could also drop bombs. So, countries started building more and more warplanes. World War I saw the first dogfights. Pilots fought each other in the air. New technologies like machine guns mounted on planes emerged. Aviation advanced rapidly during the war. Section 5. Aviation between the war's progress and innovation. After the war, people were excited about the possibilities of flight. Daredevil pilots performed stunts. They broke speed and altitude records. Commercial aviation began to develop. Amelia Earhart became a symbol of courage. She made record-breaking flights across the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. Her achievements inspired many people. Airplanes were improved. They became faster, safer, and could fly longer distances. Metal replaced wood in their construction. This made them stronger and more durable. Section 6. World War II. The skies aflame. World War II broke out in 1939, marking the beginning of a conflict that would engulf the entire globe. Nations from every corner of the world were drawn into a struggle that would last for 6 long years, reshaping borders, economies, and societies. Aviation played an even bigger role in this war than ever before. The skies became a new battlefield where control of the air could determine the outcome of ground and naval engagements. Pilots became the new knights and their planes, the steeds of modern warfare. New types of aircraft were developed at a rapid pace. Engineers and scientists worked tirelessly to create faster, more durable, and more powerful planes. These innovations included the development of long-range bombers, agile fighters, and versatile transport aircraft. Fighter planes were faster and more maneuverable than ever before. They engaged in fierce dogfights where skill and speed were paramount. These aerial duels were not just about firepower but also about tactics and bravery. Bombers could carry heavier loads, delivering devastating payloads to enemy targets. These flying fortresses were crucial in strategic bombing campaigns, aiming to cripple the enemy's industrial and military capabilities. Famous battles, like the Battle of Britain, were fought in the air. This pivotal conflict saw the Royal Air Force defend the United Kingdom against the German Luftwaffe. Radar was developed and played a crucial role in detecting incoming enemy planes, giving defenders a critical advantage. It helped to detect enemy planes before they could strike, allowing for timely countermeasures. The development and use of radar technology marked a significant advancement in military strategy and defense. The war pushed aviation technology forward at an incredible pace. Innovations in aircraft design, materials, and propulsion systems were accelerated by the demands of wartime. These advancements laid the groundwork for the future of aviation. The use of airplanes changed warfare forever. Air superiority became a key factor in military strategy, influencing the outcome of battles and campaigns. The ability to project power from the skies transformed the nature of conflict. It also had a lasting impact on the world. The technological advancements made during the war continued to influence aviation long after the conflict ended. Civilian air travel expanded rapidly, connecting people and places like never before. It made the world seem smaller. The ability to travel quickly across vast distances shrank the globe, fostering greater international cooperation and understanding. The post-war era saw the rise of commercial aviation, making air travel accessible to the masses. People and goods could travel across continents faster than ever before. This revolution in transportation had profound economic and social implications, paving the way for the interconnected world we live in today. Section 7. The Jet Age: Faster, Higher, Farther. After World War II, a new era began, the Jet Age. Jet engines revolutionized air travel. They allowed planes to fly much faster and higher. In 1947, Chuck Yeager broke the sound barrier. He flew faster than the speed of sound. This was a major milestone in aviation. Commercial airlines started using jet planes. This made international travel faster and more accessible. The world was connected like never before. People could travel to distant places with ease. This led to increased global trade and cultural exchange. Section 8. Modern Aviation Marvels. Today, aviation continues to advance. We have supersonic jets that can fly faster than the speed of sound, helicopters can take off and land vertically, drones are being used for various purposes. Modern airliners are technological marvels. They are equipped with advanced navigation systems. They are designed for passenger comfort and fuel efficiency. Military aviation has also made great strides. Stealth technology makes planes almost invisible to radar. Drones are used for surveillance and combat missions. Section 9. The Future of Flight, Reaching for the Stars. The future of aviation is full of possibilities. Engineers are working on hypersonic planes. These planes could travel at incredible speeds. Space tourism is becoming a reality. We may one day have flying cars. These vehicles could ease traffic congestion in cities. Electric airplanes are being developed. They could reduce aviation's impact on the environment. Aviation has come a long way since the Wright brothers' first flight. As technology continues to evolve, the possibilities for flight are limitless.